Good morning. Today looks to me like the 16th. It has to be the 16th of August 2021. Let me do a quick one. You know that God always wants to bless His children. Now He blesses us so that we can be useful to God and to mankind. To God, service of God, and to mankind. Those are the two reasons why God bless man. Now, when God wants to elevate man, wants to promote you, wants to put you, on a good stand to become somebody in life, don't be deceived to think that life is going to be like upward and forward alone. God takes you through up and down, up and down, up and down. There is no time that God will allow you to just rest and say, yes, I have arrived. It has never happened. The only man who said, oh, I have arrived now, God told him, this night your soul is going. In other words, the day you say it's all about me now, I have achieved it, I have reached it, why do you need to be here any longer? So we have to always be looking up to God, always. Now, that will be let me continue. So, when God is going to elevate man, it actually takes us through the down parts of life. The life of Joseph is a perfect example of how God elevates man. The life of Joseph. Now, he had a vision. God will give you a vision. God will show you where He wants to take you to. God is not going to show you the process. He never shows you the process. He shows you the end result. He's a God that knows the end from the beginning. So He tell you that. Then He's not going to go leave you alone to go through the middle on your own. No, it's there. It's there. So He's not going to tell you you'll go to jail, you'll be put in the dung. He's not going to tell you your brothers will betray you. He's not going to tell you your co-prisoners will forget you. All those are lessons for you to know the frailty of man. The frailty of man as against the perfection of the person of God. Now, what does God do? He takes you through all of that, but while you're going through all of that, every time He elevates you, He actually uses somebody. It's never about you. God will use somebody. He will call the co-prisoner in jail. Remember him when you get to Pharaoh. First of all, you go to Potiphar's house. God gave him favor in the house and in the presence of Potiphar. That was part one. And then he had to go to jail, only to ascend in the house of from Potiphar to the house of Pharaoh himself, right? But even at the house of Pharaoh, there was a statement that said God gave him wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, that kind of thing, and gave him favor in the sight of his Pharaoh. So God will always put you in the face of a Pharaoh, a king, a leader, a governor, a president, who will always be favoring you, elevating you. God will use somebody to be lifting you up and lifting you up and lifting you up until you even get to become prime minister. But guess what? Wait. Even after he had become prime minister and then he had gone, Joseph had gone, but his children were in Egypt. Hear what God did. Now came another Pharaoh who knew not Joseph. This is the tip of my discussion today. There appeared one. God gave you Pharaoh is lifting and lifting and lifting you. But later on, there appeared one who knew not Joseph, who knew not the process, who knew not who you were, who knew not the man of God, who knew not whoever you thought you were. who knew not your contribution to the society, who knew not how successful you might have been, how spiritual, how whatever, how kind, how nice, how much you had given, who knew not Joseph. At that point, guess what the lesson is? The lesson is not to rely on the favor that God gave you in the sight of a Pharaoh, but to rely on the God who gave you that favor in the sight of a Pharaoh. Let me say it again. Your strength is not to rely on the favor that God gave you in the sight of Pharaoh. Your strength is to rely on the God who gave you that favor in the sight of Pharaoh. In other words, when Pharaoh did there, God is with you. Pharaoh don't come out, God is with you. Pharaoh not even day, you are the Pharaoh yourself. God is with you. So, by all means, by any means, by all cadres of your life, your concentration should be on the God who gave you the favor, on the God who sustained your life, on the God who kept you breathing, on the God who keeps your lungs working, on the God who keeps your heart pumping, on the God who keeps your mind thinking, your brain thinking, on the God who keeps your hand still working. Your mind should be on the God who is your God, not on the things and the elevation, on the promotion and the whatever you've acquired, but on the God who gave you. So Pharaoh day, there is God. Pharaoh, you yourself be the Pharaoh, you yourself, you are the Pharaoh, there is God. So keep your mind on the God